Hello, welcome back to Path of Exile. I suppose people will want me to do something about this darkness. You big babies.
I like you better this way.
I actually hadn't heard that, clever... Oh, I don't even know what to say.
An ordinary life, an ordinary death, marked by an extraordinary rebirth.
Yeah, that wasn't an especially, useful prophecy. But hey, I got a silver coin right afterwards, so I'm not worried. Let's see what happens. I don't actually know what the Essence of Greed does. Oh, Life Leech. Okay. Well then. In town they mentioned a pyramid structure which could have the solution to this problem. Yeesh. You guys have no chill whatsoever. Whoa, whoa. The rewards aren't even that great. Well, that's probably because I'm over-leveled, but still, that was very unpleasant. That would probably get me killed later. I say that a lot, but that's because it's true. Oh, unique enemy. Okay, sure, why not? I was about to say any more surprises, but this is Path of Exile, there's always more surprises. Give me that energy shield node. Man, the locals here are extremely rude. Ooh, more concentrated effect. I can definitely use that. Well, that's new. Man, this place is loaded with harbingers, too. Okay, chaos shards, I can roll with that. I can definitely go with that. Oh, right, I forgot. You don't go into the pyramids right away. There's a bit more wilderness. What level am I supposed to be? 22? I'm 26? Yeah. All that backtracking kinda did something undesirable. But Hey, it also means I'm less likely to die, so I won't complain too much. Huh, this is much less populated than I expected. I guess now is a good time to talk about the particular foibles of my choice of defense. Like all defenses, it's pretty heavily gear-based. I don't have any natural energy shield, or at least very little. Oh, I didn't know. I've never seen you before. As I was saying, energy shield pretty much comes from gear, which means that as the game progresses, I'll need to pay more attention to the amount of energy shield on my gear. And that is going to slow things down occasionally. We're not quite there yet, though, and I'll try to do as much of that gear inspection off-screen as possible. Oh, here we go. Now we're in the real dungeon. Kinda. This is where we face more of those Vol enemies, and probably more Chaos enemies as well. Yep, those ancient constructs deal Chaos damage. Or at least partly Chaos damage, as you can see from the damage I took directly to my health. Oh yeah, the enemies here do mixed element damage as well. Whoa, those things are pretty hard to dodge, aren't they? Well, what I mean by mix is that there's several enemies that deal different kinds of damage, and well, it's hard to, at this point in the game, to create a strong defense against all of them at once. I'll need to do that in the future, though. This is the part of the game that might convince certain people that, hey, maybe Chaos Inoculation is a good idea. And then the next 3 or 4 acts have no Chaos damage at all, and you just sort of reduced your life pool to 1 for no good reason. Oh, flammability. Perhaps that's a clue. Or maybe it's not. I don't even know. That's a bad sort of thing to pick up by accident. This is gonna be another accidental full map clear. I hate when that happens. Oh, that sounds like one of those spirit things. That's probably gonna vanish by the time I get close enough to deal damage. Oh well. The way forward, hooray. I don't need to explore because there's no special side areas around here. Oh, well. If that's who I think it is, we might have an interesting side quest after all. Yeah, we have Flame Archmages, Thunder Guardians, and those Cold Mages from before.
Let us speak of death and desire.
Yep, that's the artist herself. Oh? Soul Eater, huh? Probably means he gets power whenever I kill a nearby enemy. Okay. Anyone else? Why, yes. I shouldn't have to explain why it's important to clear out the area before talking to someone.
There shall be no rest for the wicked, Exile. My sculpture complains that it is thirsty, and yet the usual fare seems not to satiate it. However, I believe I have a solution. Find a pack of living creatures, slaughter them, raise them, and bring them back here. Be selective, though, as these creatures must be absolutely fecund with corruption.
Well, these corrupted monsters are, of course, stronger than normal monsters. But, if I can upgrade her shop and maybe find something useful in the future, I think it'll be worth the trouble. Oh, other allies cannot die? Well, too bad. Also, how did Katarina get here? Maybe I shouldn't ask questions like that. It'd be bad for my health. Alright, totems go down first. Ooh, you guys are speedy, aren't you? Fortunately, that means I don't have to walk too far. Okay.
Death appears to like you, breather. And if death likes you, I like you.
Okay, so not a huge amount of favor, but hey, every little bit helps, maybe. So, right now I'm looking for something with lots of blue links, and I have not found one yet. But hey, this is Path of Exile. I'm sure plenty of loot explosions are in the future, provided I survive, of course. The reason I use magma orbs on those other allies cannot die totems is because fireballs stop at the first thing they hit. Also, I need to pay attention to my life more. Didn't even realize I needed healing for a while there. So, this place definitely has a lot of totems. Although I probably didn't need to say that, because you saw yourself. Whatever. Oh, nope, another circle. And I just kind of ignored the way forward twice. Oh well. I was too busy talking to pay attention, I suppose. I think I'll indulge myself in one offensive mode. Oh, hi. You guys, if possible, you guys die first. When you get into the lengthier dungeons, it becomes worth your time to be more choosy about which rare items you pick up. The really huge ones that you can't use anyway are probably best left behind. Well, if you're not recording, you can always just walk back to the waypoint and turn that stuff in for whatever. Oh, that door symbol looks promising. Oh, I didn't actually assign that point. Oops. Of course I went the wrong way. Okay, you're following me around and being generally annoying. Take that. Whew, this is an end of act dungeon, alright. It's a long one. Oh, conductivity. Yep, as I thought, their spells are based on the particular group of enemies they're hanging out with. Anyone around here? No? Aw. Oh, the apex. Hooray! And this is where I need that amulet that I mentioned before. But first, since bosses tend to have loot explosions, I'm going to go turn in my gear. Okay, we're back. If I remember correctly, I'm going to need lightning resistance more than the others. Don't get me wrong, it has plenty of differing elemental attacks, but lightning is the one that's most directly threatening right now. Well, that's kind of a lie. It has a hammer attack which is part fire and does a ton of damage, but so much of it is physical and... well, just don't get hit by the hammer, is what I'm trying to say. Nice sound effects. Why, hello there. It looks like my hitting power is pretty okay. Huh, I recall that thing using more lightning beam attacks last time I fought this thing, and less just the ceiling falling on you. Like that! Yes, like that. The important thing is to not get hit by it multiple times.
A pity. I think we could have been friends.
I can only hope that was sarcasm. Oh, thanks, game, for telling me that. Well, some people might not have noticed. Who can say? That was the end of Act Boss. And the reason that you don't want to get hit by that lightning beam more than once is because it inflicts pretty heavy shock, and that, of course, makes you vulnerable to further attacks. Well then, I think that's, oh, no? No, that's not a good place to end it, because this area has a prophecy. And it would not do to leave an area without triggering its prophecy. Who knows when it would come up again. You need to go away. Stupid harbingers slowing everything down. ignoring the locals seems to be a bad idea. As much as I would like to. Oh, that's a cultist. Looks like I've started encountering them. And I've encountered more chaos damage? What? Well, that's probably from the cultists. Wow. Whoa! Those guys are no joke. Run away for now. I need to get my energy shield back up if possible. So that was a chaos damage aura and many other nasty things besides. I'm glad that both of them didn't follow me.
A visible following forms around an invisible foe. It grows greater, yet remains veiled.
Whew. There's story stuff to do, but I think that was quite enough. So, the boss didn't bring me near death, but that's okay. Something else did that instead.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Well, I guess we'll find out what lovely surprises await us in the future. Until then, later.